front of our house we have 2 muscadine vines. We had 3, but one died off. And so I found this at Tractor Supply. So we're gonna plant this one. It's a muscadine Triumph variety. These two, I can't remember the variety, but they're deep red. And this one's more of a golden, so it'll be good for a cross-pollinator. So we're gonna plant this today and plant it right here. Dig up this little area and plant it. Yeah, there she is. A little stick in the ground. We've got a lot of catching up to do. But now we've got a 3rd muscadine back in the ground. And hopefully in a few years, it'll produce and we'll have more muscadines to go along with these. Headed to my side garden where the cats have been digging around. And lately I've been eating these little cutie oranges and just throwing my peels directly in the beds to try to deter the cats from digging here. And I don't know, it might be working. Just been kind of sprinkling them around. I also wanted to show you something else with my potting bench bucket. Every night, these little, we call them June bugs, will collect in this pot. They fall in here. And it's a really good source of protein for my chickens. This bucket just so happens to be kind of underneath our lights. I don't know if you can tell, but we have some string lights hanging over our garden, our side garden. And these June bugs are attracted to lights. And they will, you can set up your own little trap if you have chickens. Set up your own trap for them with a little light hanging above a bucket and a little bit of water. And they get stuck in there. And then you can just throw them in for your chickens to eat. Free food. Ladies and gentlemen. One treat. Mama's got snacks. Look. Come get them. Come get these bugs. Mmm. Yep, there's some over here, sillies. Tastes like chicken. Oh, well that's kind of rude. Tastes like beef. Look, there's some for everyone. Okay, the rain is here. And it's really nice rain right now.
Hey, water for free.
Yes, free water. We love free water. Okay, we've got a little bit of a break and some rain. And I'm out here walking and just checking on everything. And everything looks good. There's no damage to any plants. It was a really good, solid few hours of rain. However, I think I'm going to have to take my tool here and create a little bit of a drainage escape for my corn because there's some standing water already here in the rows. And with the next 2 days or 4 days that we're going to be getting rain, I don't want it to literally drown my corn. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just trench out an area towards my pond back there. We've got like a dry pond that fills up when it rains a lot. So this whole area from where my house is up there gradually slopes this way towards the pond and drains that way. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to not obviously trench it all the way back there. I'm just going to trench it to where it hits the grass so that it can make its way back. But I'm going to let it get over this kind of hump right here of dirt. That's not the same level. Maybe you could tell if I go this way. It's kind of hard to see, but the right hand side of the corn patch is a little bit humped up because with the tractor and tilling and everything, and I stopped my rows right here. I'll just trench it out and see if it helps at all. Well, it's not the prettiest thing right now because it's super muddy, and I can fix this later, but essentially it started to work pretty quickly. The water started flowing this way. I just kind of connected a couple rows. The last one that had water in it, I made its own little area trench out. But the hope is that water can start to flow in this pattern down here and not collect all around the corn and flood it out. So hopefully this will work in some heavy downpours and help some drainage issues. I'll have to come back out after the next rain and just see how it's doing and how it's working. This goes back uphill a little bit, so maybe with the force of the water flow it'll help push it up. I might have to dig it out more, but that's just kind of what happens when you have a little bit of a lower ground, obviously, and then there's like a hump and then you have to go back downhill. So we'll see how it works out. But I think already it's like slowly trying to make its way out. But this is the roll with it garden, so we're rolling with it and we're doing some trial and error. It's my first time to have a corn patch in the ground like this, so I'm sure there'll be lots more learning experiences along the way. Kind of looks like a pitchfork.